A very good afternoon to you. You're with Newsfirst Lunchtime News Bulletin. Before we go into the stories in detail, let's take a look at the headlines.
Official oil anointing ceremony held under the auspices of the President in Polonnaruwa. Surge in the number of accidents during the festive season in comparison with the previous year. Measures to fill vacancies in the diplomatic service. Program to curb the use of illegal fishing equipment.
The anointing of oil for the Sinhala and Hindu New Year was marked at the auspicious time of 9:06 this morning. The astrologers say it is suitable to apply oil and nanu mixed with extracts from kohoma leaves on the head while dressed in green-colored clothes facing the south, while placing kohoma leaves on the head and cologne leaves under the feet. The state ceremony to anoint oil took place at the Kanduruvela Jayanti Mahavihara in Polonnaruwa under the auspices of President Maithripala Sirisena.
Venerable Kanduruvela Dhammapala Thera anointed President Maithripala Sirisena at the auspicious time of 9:06 this morning. The President also performed the tradition on a ceremonial elephant. Several ministers was present during this occasion. Meanwhile, the anointing of oil tradition took place in many areas across the island today.
අලුත් අවුරුදු දිනේ චාරිත්‍ර වාරිත්‍ර අපි ඊයේ දිනේදී ඉෂ්ටය සිද්ධ කරලා ඉවර කළාට තවමත් මේ චාරිත්‍ර වාරිත්‍ර වල නිමාවක් නැහැ.
Even though we carried out many Aurudhu traditions yesterday, the festival has not yet concluded. People have gathered here in their numbers to engage in the anointing of oil ceremony, which commenced at the auspicious time of 9:06 a.m. Our elders believe that carrying out this tradition will ensure health and longevity of an individual.
එහෙම නැත්නම් දීර්ඝායුෂ ලැබෙනවා කියන කාරණය. ඉතින් මේ හේතුව නිසා තමයි එදා සිට අද දක්වා මේ චාරිත්‍රය පැවතගෙන එන්නේ.
මේ නානු ගෑම අපි චාරිත්‍රාක් හැටියට බොහොම ඈත අතීතයේ
The anointing of Nanu as a tradition has been taking place since ancient times. Nanu is made by very valuable herbal extract. We anoint this extract on the head and wish long life and good health for the new year. We anoint the head by using one type of leaf, while the feet is being anointed by another type of leaf. There is a reason as to why we use leaves such as kohoma for the head and cologne, which is used for the feet. These two types of plants have been used to cure many ailments in villages.
රෝගාබාධයන් නිවාරණය කරන්න පුළුවන් බෙහෙත් ඖෂධ දෙකක්.
The National Transport Commission says that special bus and train services have been allocated for passengers who wish to travel from their villages back to Colombo.
Chairman of the National Transport Commission, D.S. Javir, stated that 3,000 buses have been utilized for this purpose. He added that expressway buses have also been allocated for passengers travelling from Gaul and Mathura.
Buses have been deployed from today for the benefit of those returning to Colombo after visiting their hometowns. Accordingly, we have deployed 3,000 buses, of which 1,500 buses are SLTB buses. Therefore, we believe that commuters will be able to travel without much congestion. These services will be in operation till Sunday. Therefore, commuters must not pay extra for transport. If there are reports of illegal charges, we will take action against such persons.
Meanwhile, Railway Superintendent L.A.R. Rathnayaka says that special train services are available for passengers travelling back to Colombo.
The Railways Department has made plans to provide train services to commuters who are travelling back to Colombo after visiting their hometowns for the new year. Accordingly, special trains will leave from Badula, Gaul, Mathura and other areas. These services will be in operation until the 19th of this month. Apart from this, extra compartments will also be added to normal trains. The department has taken measures to extend this special service if necessary.
Meanwhile, commuters raised allegations that train travel did not function according to the proper timetable today.
Newsfirst cameras captured how a number of commuters were faced with hardships this morning at train stations. This was the situation at the Gane Mulla and the Gampha train stations. We were to leave to Galgamu. When we checked the timings from the web, it said that the train will leave at 9:31. However, when we arrived, they won't issue tickets saying that the train is delayed. They say that they cannot give a time.
It's almost 1.5 hours since I arrived here. The train has not arrived yet. I arrived here to depart to Anuradhapura. We have no trains or buses to travel now. The relevant authorities only speak. However, no action is put in place.
The commuters at the North Kalathura railway station too raised allegations that the trains did not function on time today.
It's only the usual train that operates is on schedule. If a special train is in place, the congestion should be less. I arrived here at 8 this morning. However, the train was packed.
This was the situation at the Ragama railway station.
When Newsfirst contacted the railway control room in this regard, they said that a few short distance railway services had to be cancelled due to the absence of several employees. Still on local news, one person was killed and 8 others injured when a van plunged into a precipice in the Beragala area in Haputala last evening. The injured have been admitted to the Diyatalava base hospital. The van was flying from Putlam to Kataragama when the accident occurred. According to relief workers, attempts to recover the van from the nearly 100 feet deep precipice have so far been unsuccessful. Health units say that the number of accidents reported during the Sinhala and Tamil New Year festive season has increased by 15% in comparison to the same period last year. The officer in charge of the nurses training unit at the Colombo National Hospital, Pushpa Ramyani Soisa, says that during yesterday and the day before alone, 419 cases were admitted to the accident unit of the hospital. Ramyani added that this included 92 accidents, 112 domestic accidents, 112 cases of fainting, and 3 persons who sustained injuries from fireworks. A total of 29 people have been admitted to the Valana District Hospital after having sustained injuries in altercations or accidents.
Our correspondent noted that as of 6 last morning to 6 this morning, a total of 29 patients were admitted. 29 patients have been admitted to a hospital. Many patients have been admitted owing to accidents, altercations, but one of the main reasons is due to the use of narcotics.
The Ministry of Fisheries says that they are taking measures to prevent illegal, unreported and unregulated fishing. Minister of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources Mahinda Amaravira says that discussions are underway in this regard with the representatives of fisheries associations. There are allegations that certain species are threatened due to the use of illegal equipment.
We have taken steps to prevent the damage caused by illegal fishing practices. As an initial step, we banned several methods of fishing. At the same time, we are in the process of collecting ideas and information from representatives of fisheries associations in order to ban other methods of fishing.
The Ministry of Foreign Affairs says that steps have been taken to fill vacancies in the diplomatic service. The ministry says that the Committee on High Posts in Parliament had provided the names for these vacancies. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs noted that vacancies will be filled subsequent to the names being confirmed by the Working Committee. A number of vacancies opened up along with the bringing down of a number of ambassadors back to the island.